Hi guys, my name is William, and today for my demonstration speech I'm going to be doing a demonstration of two boxing techniques, both the jab and the hook. I'll show you guys how to do each technique as well as some common mistakes that people have for it. Okay, so the first technique is going to be the jab. I'm going to be showing you how to properly do it through just the basic technique. You can either use a heavy bag if you have one, or you can do basic shadow boxing. What shadow boxing is essentially pretending that you're fighting someone to like practice specific moves off and just like combos. So for the jab, what you want to do is, the basics of it is in standard boxing stance, which is 1 foot you want to have leading, which is the side you want to be in front. Your hands are up for just basic blocking, and your feet, one is in the back. What you want to do is essentially just extend your arm out like this. You don't need too much power, because what the jab is essentially just a nice fast attack that you want to use to either engage your opponent, see what they want to do, like this, doing something as basic as this will show them like the distance between you, to keep your distance around so they don't get too close, and also you get to lure them in for a reaction. A lot of mistakes that people do with this is like they don't extend enough, or they overextend. Some people do like this, which is essentially using this side of your hand to hit it. That's not a jab, that's just hitting them with the side of your hand. A jab, you want to fully extend out and have that clean hit. And some people, they extend too much. What your arm should do is just extend like just the amount like that. You don't want to overextend like this. This is going to cause just like your elbow to hurt over time, because you're just overextending with a lot of force. You want to just have a nice clean hit in. And what you want to do is try to keep your attacks very fast, not too powerful. Some people might do something like this, they wind out. Although it's a more powerful hit, it's not very useful, because the amount of time it takes you to do this, I could have done this twice. That was under extension, but you do that twice compared to that, it's just one strong hit, but then you leave your entire body open. Another mistake people do is they keep their hand down like this. They're shooting this. You want to keep one hand up for blocking, and the other hand does a quick hit. So that is for jabbing. Let's go into hook. All right, the next technique is going to be called the hook. Everyone knows what this is. It's the signature move that a lot of boxers have, both for just pure knockout or just pure power. I'm going to be showing you just the best way to do it, and also some ways that people make mistakes in it. So the basic hook, at least, is first boxing stance. Of course, you have to have one leading foot, 1 foot in the back. Keep your hands up, and when you hit, you want to pivot your body. You want to pivot your body. See how my foot is like moving? When I hit, I rotate my body, and I rotate my foot. You just do. That's a nice clean hit. You have a good hit on the opponent, and you don't want to overextend. Some people, this is a very big common mistake. They try to go for too much power, and they just rotate their entire body around. That, although it's more powerful, you're wasting way too much time, and they have a blind spot on you. The basic hook is just keep one arm up, have your body in stance, and back. You want to hit them with, let me take this off to show you. When you're hitting, you want to hit them right with your knuckles, so straight it, like that. You don't want to hit them with like the part of your hand or your thumb. That just leads to injury. You don't want that. Just one hand up, that, and automatically hit. A lot of people say like you have to pivot your foot. Like you have to pivot your foot like this all the time. It's pretty much just a cue. You don't have to all the time. The main reason why you pivot your foot, because you want to remember to like, oh, twist my body for the power. You don't have to. You can just go straight up. Okay, so you want to just go straight up. Have your hand here and just go straight, and I can move out anywhere I want. And just, all you need is just the rotation of your body. You don't need to pivot your foot, because like here, I'll have my feet completely straight. This foot doesn't have to turn. The back one can move if you want to. This is just a great cue to tell you like, okay, rotate your body, and then you get the force. Okay, so another mistake that a lot of people make is they overdo their arm like this. They go like that, and they have their arm extended. Although like that's more range. The main reason about the hook, or the main reason why you do the hook, is for that straight up power when you're close up. That's why for a jab you go in, you go that, so that you're able to get a nice engage, and then you hook them with like your most powerful hit. The biggest reason why this is a mistake is purely injury. Is if you do this, you're injuring this part of your arm, a very high chance of injuring this part of your arm, because you're using so much force with not a lot of support here. The best way for a hook, you have to do a 90-degree arm. You just straight up hit there. You go in. You want to have your arm in a 90-degree angle, so that when you go in, it's a nice clean hook, then you go in. Okay, so that is my demonstration speech. I showed you guys the basics of the jab, some mistakes for them, as well as the hook, and some mistakes for that. Thank you for watching my speech, and have a nice day.